Hey guys, it's Quinn the Eskimo here. A little kind of a Christmas tea special, but it remembers the 1914 Christmas truce in World War I. And the reason why I'm doing that is, it's like I do my low tea, and it just so happens one of the cups was a regiment in the British Army. I don't want to get into politics. I am Irish American, and but we want to honor the World War I vets. And Alfred Anderson, you see information about him in there. He's the last survivor of the Christmas truce in 1914. Also, Paddy Lambert, who I met in Westport, Ireland when I was 17. He was a World War I vet. And look, I couldn't find a lot of information on him. I did find some information, could be him, on some activities probably after he got back from the war, or during the middle of the Troubles, let's just say during the Revolution. And also John Maxwell, my wife's grandfather. He was wounded the last day of the armistice. He was bitter till he died on that one, and he got gassed and everything else. But basically it's about the Christmas truce. And I remember Alfred Anderson every Friday, and my friends who I lost, and other people, friends and veterans, mostly veterans, but some are alive, most of them are passed away. But that's what this is about. And so you're going to see some pictures. And you're going to see some pictures that some of my friends, they honor World War I. And my friend John took a lot of pictures. And I'll put his name down in the credits there, and other people. And they remember World War I. And they portray a British naval unit, but in the trenches, basically. And, yeah. So you know how I do the background on the teacups. I don't even have my list there. But this cup was made in Burslem, north of Stoke and Trent. Might be part of Stoke and Trent, I don't know. But it's Burslem as far as I know it is. And I'll correct it after, you could read about it. Just north of Stoke and Trent, and the overstock manufactory there, big pottery place there. And they still make pottery today, because I looked it up, and they're taking orders now. So this is the cup, and I showed you the picture before. It's a Tartan special. That's why I just happened, and that's Black Watch, which, from an Irish standpoint of view, they have a long history. In Scotland, Ireland, England, and controversial, but basically, Alfred Anderson was part of this regiment, World War I, and we honor him always. He was the last survivor of the Christmas truce, and the other guys that I mentioned. But yeah, I got my old teapot here, a trusty teapot, and I'll probably put music to this. I'm not sure exactly. We'll see what happens, man. And to the 1914 Christmas truce. May it be like that on the battlefield somewhere today. It could be small, but we hope it's like that. I have two of these teacups, and I have stolen bread for the German comrades. Mint marzipan. I have some nice meltaways my wife made. Good, man. So, I put a lot of pictures in here. That's what you want to look at. Not me jaw-jacking. But, of course, my son got this in France. Nice Earl Grey French Blue. That's what I'm drinking right now. So, it's good, man. But remember Christmas? Remember the Christmas truce? Remember our veterans, all of our veterans? That's what happens. Go in the military, kind of follow orders, you end up in dire straits. Now, when I was in Ireland, Westport, I looked up the hotel there where I was. There's some Lamberts working there. I don't know if they're related. I didn't have time to look it up. He was wounded like 6 times, this Paddy Lambert from Ireland. But, because I got my canteen cup too. Not World War I. Even though I may look old enough. But, good, man. Good. It's the afternoon. Having some nice stuff here. A lot of stuff that was made by a guy. I worked at where my wife works. He makes some great, this stuff is great. I know where he's from, but makes it. And this bowl here, it's an English bowl. Steelite. I have information on that too, or at least pictures. But right north of the center of Stoke and Trent, that's where this was made. It's getting old, man. I gotta put my glasses on there. Royal Stafford, and in 2001 they joined with someone else over in Burslem there, and but they're still in charge. It goes back to 1845. This cup, which Tartan series, from what I can read, started in the 1960s, designed by Poole. I don't know if it's Tom Poole or whatever it is, but maybe I'll put the information in there. But yeah, I'm hoping maybe put some music to it. We'll see what happens. It'll take a little time, but you know, if I just throw music onto the background right now, you get into copyright issues and stuff like that. But I can put it in after my stuff. But yeah, so that's what this is about. You see a picture of the canteen I have in there. It's a World War I canteen, but it's American. It's not 1914. But yeah, I'm into nice English china. You know, the cups and things. That's why my mother was. I was. I like tea. Screw the politics, everything else. I like the tea, you know. And I'm going to be doing some Irish stuff, American stuff, and I got a nice French cup up there. Seen some nice German stuff out there too. But yeah. So I don't want to be talking here. I'll show you the pictures. I hope I didn't forget anything. I did forget the list with all the information on it, but I think it's Burslem, right north of Stoke and Trent. Might even be part of Stoke and Trent. I think it is. Not 100% sure. Leave your comments. 1914 Christmas truce. We all come together. Forget about the other stuff. And it's Christmas time now. So you're going to see some nice pictures my friend sent me. And my friends are in. I reenacted with him, but not World War I. And he did a great job with it. And I have some other pictures. There's a couple of the regiment that I was in that was in World War I. And actually, both the divisions I was in World War I too. The first one's over there. But and you'll see some other pictures there too. But yeah, so again, Merry Christmas, and I'll put this together. We'll see what we can do. I know it's supposed to be about the cups, but this is Christmas 1914. This ties all right in together, and we'll have a cup of tea. And after this, I might have a little dram too. That's a possibility. So that's the way it is, man. So you take it easy. Peace. Everything's good. Thank God everything's good. So y'all take care now.